Right. So when they came out, they were loaded into canoes like this and taken into the ships. And this was done mainly in the night so that the residents here would not see what was happening. Though they knew and even heard the wails and cries of the captives as they were being taken out. But there were guns that protected all activities around here. And to make it more secured, a wall was put up around the whole harbor up to the wharf. From the wharf to this castle was a restricted area. Called it European Beach. This served as the official entrance into the castle. And in front of it, we may describe it as the arrival and departure lounge. Now, between the harbor and the ships, one of them might have decided not to go. So he will just jump into the ocean, pulling the rest with him, and they will all drown here. Either they wanted to escape or just to commit suicide. So you can imagine a morning after a departure, bodies floating here with chains around them. From here, they were taken to the Americas, the Caribbean, and the West Indies. And the journey could take anything between 3 months to 4 months, depending on the period. When it began initially, because of lack of good navigational instruments, it took about 4 months. But later, when everything was well mapped out and faster boats were prepared, the journey was taking about 2 or a month. And then the later days, it will take about a week to cross the Atlantic. And one captain who was describing this crossing, the Middle Passage, was asked, captain was asked by the Commission of Inquiry into the slave trade, how to abolish it, etc., etc. And he was asked, how comfortable, Mr. Captain, are the captives on board your ship? How comfortable? His reply was, they are as comfortable as you may feel in your coffin, Mr. Commissioner. They were as comfortable as you may feel in your coffin. And you can imagine yourself in your coffin. You are not dead this time. You are alive. And of course, the ships were described as floating coffins. They were made to lie naked on planks. And occasionally, they let them out and cane them to dance for exercise. They call that dancing by the whip. Dancing by the whip. After they have been on the ship for so long a time, they need to exercise so that they can get out healthy and alive. They cane them to dance. So that dancing by the whip. All those who survived these ordeals were sold to plantation owners and miners who used them on the farms and the mines. And of course, the proceeds went into building America and Europe. This is now a fishing harbor. And as you can see, the fishermen are at their work. And this is the backbone of the local economy. Fishing is the backbone of the local economy. Do you have any question? Right. Now, if you look behind you, we have the door of return. The door of return. In 1998, 2 bodies of ex-slaves were exhumed in America and Jamaica and were brought back through this door to reverse the trend of no return, so that the descendants of the survivors like you will come back, not necessarily through this door, but through Ghana as a gateway to West Africa. So, on behalf of myself and the people and governments of this country, it's our pleasure, together with myself and my sister here, to welcome you back, as we say, Akwaba.
Yeah.
You are warmly welcome, Akwaba. You are warmly welcome. So